Hello, it's Makoto Nagano here. Welcome to episode 13 of Talking About Ninja Warrior Sasuke. It's December 23rd, 2025 as I make this. Is 4:06 p.m. We're just under 12 hours away from Sasuke 43. And the thing is, from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m., December 24th and 25th of 2025, here on the East Coast of the United States of America, which will be 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Japanese Standard Time, we're going to have a part where it's, for the first time ever, multiple days will be used to show the full broadcast. And I'm not sure which part will be shown first, either the international competitors or the 100 regular competitors. They might do the international competitors first and then wrap up with the regular competitors, but I'm not so sure. Now, there have been some changes to the first stage. That's basically it. Stage 2, 3, and 4 are basically the same. Stage 2, of course, has to stay the same for the umpteenth billionth time, or the umpteenth time. So here we go. We're gonna go down here. So there's a prism seesaw on the first stage just before the rolling hill. Rolling hill is modified. Screwdriver, I think, is modified. I have this on. I'm sorry if you hear noises outside. I'm outside here at Sheets, so yeah. I'm trying to get a place on my own. I got some income, so yeah. Let's see here. I'm on airplane mode to prevent a bunch of notifications from showing up. So yeah. And here we go. And there's some competitors I'm not gonna be competing like what's called Darvish Kenji, and then Kane Kosugi aren't competing. Well, Kane Kosugi might be an international competitor. I'm not so sure about this. But yeah, the first 5 obstacles are modified. Well, the first obstacle is new, and Rolling Hill, Screwdriver, Fishbone, and Twin Dia have been modified. I believe Twin Dia is that the first time is the same, but the second one is like a plus. Like you land on one of the platforms, I think. Then you have to climb up on the next one right in front of you, and then possibly get the next one. I forget how to is, but basically we're gonna see it in the competition. So yeah, the first one has some more poles, but it's to where you basically gotta keep going. So it has the potential to basically the first 5 obstacles had the potential. Well, not the first obstacle, but has the potential to basically get rid of the All-Stars, if you think about it. Which Bumpy Shirtori is competing. Yoshiyuki Yamamoto as usual, as always. And then Katsumi Yamada, Mr. Sasuke, and then Makoto Nagano. So yeah. And then Dragon Glider tag goes for Sasuke. Save. Tyler is creating 140 seconds. 140 seconds for female competitors. So this is going to be my predictions for the competitors. So Torisawa Katsuhide. I'm going to say low Prism Seesaw, high Rolling Hill. I really don't see him beating the Rolling Hill. He'd beat it a couple times, but that's it. So yeah. Haruka, I forget. Cyber Japan. I'm not very. I should have looked into the some of these competitors, but yeah. So let's see here. Hikaken, low. I'm gonna say he usually gets to the Fishbone or Dragon Glider, right? I say low. I'm gonna say low Fishbone, high. Let's say Dragon Glider. I think he got to the Dragon Glider once, so yeah. And now we're gonna go to the qualifiers. I really don't know anything about the people that qualified for Sasuke 43, the qualifiers. So let's see here. So we've got, Yuka Mizuno. Not much to say about her. She beat the Prism Seesaw in Kunoichi, I think 13 is what it's called. We had that earlier this year. Actually, that was just, it was what was it? Late November or early, so I forget. But low, Rolling Hill, high, I would say let's say the Fishbone. I'm gonna try to keep my lows and highs pretty close by. So Kaiou Nagano, he's basically, yeah, the first time he competed with Sasuke 40, fell the wrong hill. Sasuke 41 and 42, he beat the first stage, fell the wrong log both times. I say he's going to clear the first stage again. Has a decent chance, but I'm going to say there's a chance he'll fail stage 1 because of the modifications. But I'm going to say he beats the first stage. I'm going to say low rolling log, high. I'm going to say high cliffhanger dimension. I seen Kaiou Nagano beating stage 2 this time. He'll just have. I think he didn't really train much for the wrong log. Well, he may have just got. I think last year he just got unlucky on the wrong log because he got pretty close to beating it. I think it's because of the rain. Although he might have just got unlucky and fell off anyway. So Yuta Nakashima, he's basically got better every single year, like Kaiou Nagano. And Sasuke 40 timed out on the second warp wall. Sasuke 41 timed out on the backstream. And then beat that, got all the way to the cliff dimension last year. Sasuke 42. I really wish Kaiou Nagano would get a little bit higher number. And Yuta Nakashima would get a higher number too. Like Yuta Nakashima, because he got to the third stage last year. There was the first person under 18 to make it to stage 3. Probably get at least a 70s the way I see it. Yeah, but I'm going to say there's a chance he'll fail stage 1 because of the modification. That's why everyone has a potential to fail on a modification, or just anyone in general. So yeah, I'm going to say low. I'm going to say low. I am going to say low wall lift, high vertical limit burst. I think actually Yuta Nakashima, I think he trained for that as well, but I don't quite see him making it to the final stage. But he could, but I don't see him beating the final stage. So now we've got Hitoshi Kanno. He's 40 years old now. He made it all the way to the reverse conveyor last year. Basically, he was like Shingo Yamamoto from Sasuke 40. This took his time, probably had problems after going off the wrong log, and then timed out at the reverse conveyor. So basically it's a replay from Sasuke 40 and Sasuke 42, but with Hitoshi Kanno. He's 40 now. I don't see him making it back to the third stage. I think it's endurance. I mean, he's clear that age has caught up to him. I mean, if he isn't, given the time limit was 95 seconds last year, but yeah. I mean, Kanno, he's definitely no Yuuji Urushihara. He's no Yoshiyuki Yamamoto. Well, then again, Yoshiyuki Yamamoto timed out in Sasuke 29 on the backstream. The backstream was pretty tough that time. It's extremely toughest of all time. And then again, we don't know how much time Yoshiyuki Yamamoto had left. He might have even 35 seconds to get there. He is pretty quick. Not the quickest, but for 43, he was 40 is pretty good. But that was 2013. This is 2025 now. So I'm going to say low Dragon Glider, high. Let's say if he somehow beats the reverse conveyor, wall lift. I think Kanno, all those times got injured as such, plus being 40 now, I mean, he's past his prime, definitely. I don't see him ever going back to stage 3. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Shunsuke Nagasaki. This is a guy who's, if he just doesn't screw up on a Dragon Glider, he basically is a shoo-in to beat stage 1. He came close to failing stage 1 in Sasuke 41. He was injured. He injured a leg, I believe. And then he withdrew in the second stage before his run. Shunsuke Nagasaki, he's 38 now. And he's a pretty big guy. You combine those two, that could be a recipe for disaster on stage 1. If Nagasaki beat the Spire Drop, he might make it back to stage 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say Nagasaki, I'm thinking he could with his size, size, he's like, I think like 6'4" or so. He could, I could see him failing on the wrong hill, just getting unlucky. But although there is like soft paddings on the wrong hill, I believe, at least the first half, to like to basically soften the landing on the wrong hill. So yeah, I believe to prevent injury. So I'm going to say he found the wrong log last time. I think it's because of the rain. I'm going to say low. I'm going to say low spider drop, high. I'm going to say a high flying bar. I really don't see. I mean, if he failed twice in a row before a long time ago, he might have practiced for it this time. So yeah, it was one in Sasuke 32, and Sasuke 33 was really messed up. So not the lighting was a problem. Actually, I'm going to say high side Warner Kai. I've not seen Torisawa Nagasaki price for it, so yeah. Yusuke Suzuki, this guy. Sometimes he beats stage 1. He usually beats stage 2. But last time he timed out on the wall lift. And remember, in Sasuke 40, he barely beat stage 2 with like a fraction of a second left. So it seems like that exact 5 seconds really messed him up. So Yusuke Suzuki, he can beat stage 1. Like, he definitely improved after Sasuke 31, but he came back and he hasn't really had much trouble on the warped wall before Sasuke 30. Well, after Sasuke 31. But I'm gonna say, I think he'll clear stage 1 again, but I'm gonna say low warped wall with Sasuke, high wall lift. I don't see, unless he's really trained for his unless he's really trained to improve his speed. But it's nice he's got number 73. He should probably have something in the A's one day, considering that he's made it stage 3 a couple times in his 40, especially twice in a row. But it is what it is. Naoki Araki. I keep forgetting. That's okay. So what we're going to have to do at some point, what we're going to need to do from here on out is look over these competitors. Such, I think he's made the third stage before us. So, but, yeah, please do. But let's go to Jun Sato. Jun Sato, he failed stage 2 last time because the wrong log was wet and such. So a lot of people got screwed on that obstacle. Suzuki Nagasaki, Sato Jun, you had, what was it called? You had, Kaiou Nagano, like, there's like that one lady, so yeah. But he's a shooting to beat stage 1. He's going to have no trouble at stage 1, basically. I'm going to say he beats the wrong log this time. I'm going to say he beats stage 2. I'm going to say low cliff dimension, high vertical limit burst. I don't think Sato is going to beat the vertical limit burst. I could be wrong, but he's never beaten the cliff dimension. So if it was a crazy cliffhanger, it was just that first jump, then yeah, he cleared. He basically does it reliably now. But unfortunately, we got the cliff dimension. There's 2 jumps. He's not forgotten that second jump. So there you go. Natsurio, he's basically has a chance to fail anywhere. He rushes and he causes him a lot of problems, like Sasuke 37 on the Fishbone Kai. Sasuke 30, he failed the Sandlander Bori. Sasuke 40, he rushed into the wrong hill for the there. Sasuke 41 failed the Sandlander Bori again. Like, this guy just, I believe he's rushing because he's afraid to time out if he does. If he was to train more properly and worried about that and stop rushing, I think this guy could easily. I say he's gonna make it to the final stage. He might even Kanzen, but he screws it up. He usually don't even get to stage 3 because he rushes so much. So So Rio, considered that, I'm going to say he can screw up on stage 1 as well. I'm going to say low fist bone, high Samuel Nobori. I think he's just going to screw that up again. Here we go. What? No! 2, no! Third jump, no! Okay, come on. 5 jump, no! Rio, now! Why did you screw that up again? I have to rush you, I'm afraid I'm going to time out. Yeah. Keanu Yutaka, they've never beat stage 1, I know that. I'm going to say low, I think they got like the warped wall once. Or got close to here at stage 1. I'm going to say low, rolling hill because the, where's how it's go? I actually, low fishbone, high warped wall. So yeah. So you this guy, Chat GPT, and I roasted Chat like Tatsuya Tada. Like it seems like every 3 years he'll get to the final stage and fell at Sam Jugodan. Like in Sasuke 37, he made like what, close to halfway up to Samurai Jugodan, timed up there, and Sasuke 40, he barely made like 3 rungs or so, 4, and then struggled there, timed out. Like, I swear, I said, I bet he gets to the final stage in Sasuke 43, and you'll see Bar does it, and says, cramp up, like, arthritis, or, oh, my hand's cramped up. And then Sasuke 46 or 49, he'll get to the top of the obstacle, grab the rope, and Sasuke 50, he'll be like 40. And like they'll like make a vertical limit burst, like it was like a crazy vertical limit. Like, you know, where it's like you grab the first ledge, go across, grab upwards the second one, and then grab downwards the third one, and he'll try to make a transfer to the ledge behind him. He'll be like the only one to get to stage 3. Then clipped eventually, yes! Holy crap, he keeps beating this obstacle. And then he'll just, the thing is, I even said, like, oh, I bet Morimoto would just, quote, take the tournament off and give up being number 100 for the millionth time in a row. Be like, we'll give it to Tada. He'll be the 40-year-old. Yeah, he could potentially been the first 40-year-old to get to the final stage. And then he'll just screw up on the vertical limit burst, on the crazy vertical limit. Like the crazy cliffhanger, but the vertical limit. And say, oh, I got this, time for the transition. And then he gets roasted and just never competes again. But I don't think that's going to happen. I'm going to say he gets back to the third stage again. He's never failed stage 2 before, and he's usually, ever since Sasuke 36, he's just always made the third stage. I'm going to say low vertical limit burst, high Samurai Jugodan. I just don't see him beating obstacle. I wouldn't be surprised if he got the first one guy. Like, he could have climbing onto the Jugodan. This time, like, he goes out. No! He missed the first jump. Tada, what happened? Right? So, Keitaro Yamamoto, he's made it to stage 3 quite often the past few years. Not much to say about him. I'm going to say low swing edge. It's going to be a high vertical limit burst. But he almost made it to final stage Sasuke 40. He basically cleared the pipe sire, but it's kind of like one piece of toy, except he grabbed the mat and just fell backwards. So it's kind of like, it's like you cleared the obstacle, but it's like the last time it takes you back, it's like, nope, get back. It's kind of like a mix of one piece of toy, but like Sasuke 13, but also Katsumi Yamada of Sasuke 10. So yeah, well, those are my predictions. Ryoichi Tsukada, I believe they said this is going to be their last tournament. I think they've gotten to the second stage. I really hope they get to stage 3. It'd be awesome if they somehow beat Sasuke 43 and Kanzen, but it's just not going to happen. I don't believe so. I'm putting that at less than 1% chance even get to the third stage. I hope they get to the third stage. So I'm going to say low warped wall. I think they usually get to the warped wall. Low warped wall, high. I would say high. How about this? How about we say high flying bar? Let's this is their final appearance. Let's hope that they get the third stage. Come on, bro. Take on the third stage for the first time ever. Masashi Hioki. He's most likely beating stage 1 again. He's Mr. Consistency on stage 1, and he usually gets to stage 3 as well. Last time he failed the sidewire, no, sorry, the swing edge, the XYX. I want to say low backstream, high cliff dimension. I don't think he's going to beat the cliff dimension. He's only beaten the first jump on the Ultra Crest cliff again once, and he didn't get the second jump. That was the Sasuke 36. No, I'm not sure about them. Ayano Oshima, Kanzen and Sasuke, no, Kunoichi 12, not Sasuke. And then earlier this year, he almost did it again, but unfortunately, she struggled on the stem ladder in the final stage of Kunoichi 13. Which I'm shocked she failed there. Like, I know she took a bit on the fire walk, this fire climb, the final stage of Kunoichi 13, but I was surprised that she struggled on that. I think it might have been, I think the high school was designed differently than the regular sandwich. That's probably what I was thinking. It's like 4 jumps. I thought she would beat it. It's basically the same or no boring, but for Kunoichi, you know. And I was shocked she got the final jump. I was like, Oshima! Come on, are you serious? I can't believe that. But she's a better stage 1 in Sasuke. I'm going to say low fist zone, high. I'm going to say high ward wall. She usually don't beat the ward wall in Sasuke. So, yeah. So, we got Ryusuke Morimoto. He made the final stage last time. Very basic. And he fed the vertical reverse in top 41. He basically got the furthest of everyone in his first 2 clears. I'm going to say most likely we'll do the same here. I'm going to say low vertical reverse and high Surabari. I don't see him beating the final stage. So yeah. Jason Paul, it's that last time. I saw it on YouTube. I'm going to say, I don't usually keep up with Jason Paul. I don't think I ever have. I'm going to say, okay. I'm going to say he beat stage 1. I'm going to say, low. I'm going to say low wall lift, high cliff dimension. Like, in the second jump of cliff dimension. Basically, almost every American that's got the stage 3 that's been a representative of American Ninja Warrior or, like, you know, been a competitor from America to go to Sasuke, they go and fail the cliffhanger. Like, we've had Travis Schwarzer beat the cliffhanger in Sasuke 4, and then Sasuke 8, we had Kane Kosugi beat the high school. But basically, yeah, and then came out technically Sasuke 27, but the thing is, the slime, the chunk turned to slime on him for some reason. Which is weird, because that happened for the person before him or the person after. Yeah, that's weird. So, yeah. But Mr. Toys, if he was, like, is still in his 40s, I'd say he's a decent chance he'll clear stage 1. But last year, I mean, I can't blame him because of his injuries not competing. But, I mean, he's 58. I mean, yeah, sure, he can still get up a regular warped wall in practice. I think we saw that last year. It is fluff piece, but I don't know if he can do that with the tackle. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to say low fishbone, high. I'm going to say high, let's say warped wall. Like, sure, like, let's say he beats the Twin Dia, the Giant Glider, and the tackle. I just don't think he's got the endurance. He's known as the Phoenix. You got to figure he was known that back in the day. Sasuke 18, well, actually jumped to his retirement. You know, that was his nickname because of Sasuke 15. He rose up from almost having to bow out of Sasuke 15 to doing his second best behind Takeda. Shingo Yamamoto is 51. He's committed to every Sasuke tournament. He made it to the Dragon Glider in Sasuke 42. Sasuke 40 run rushed onto that rolling hill, failed it. Sasuke 40, he made always a reverse conveyor. I would say he's going to rush the Prism Seesaw and onto the rolling hill. I'm saying low rolling hill, high dragon glider. I just don't see him being dragon. I think it seemed like he just got lucky one time. You know, it seems to have a mental problem trying to grab that second bar. Like, he did that in Sasuke 38 and like, he did that in the World, well, it's not World Cup, but he failed to jump to the first bar, and then he did it Sasuke 42, you know. He just failed that over and over. Yamada, yeah, he ain't beating Sage 1. He ain't going to get to the warp wall. Yeah, he's known as Mr. Sasuke because he has this unusual devotion back in the 1990s and early 2000s, and he came close to beating Final Sage and achieving Kanzeha in the third tournament in 1999. But yeah, he said past his prime. I mean, he ain't gonna beat Sage 1 again. Yeah, they did Hanzo, and he beat that course in like 59 seconds. He got up that waterfall. I think it had to have been lower though. I believe so. But I want to say low. Somehow, low rolling hill, high dragon glider. Let's say against the odds, he beats the Twin Dia. His grip. I mean, there was a video of him on YouTube where he held on for about a minute on those ledges of like a cliffhanger. He was like going back and forth, back and forth. That was pretty awesome, but I just don't see him beating the dragon glider, you know. But who knows? He might. But then he would just time out or either tackle or water 12. Most likely tackle, you know. But in Sasuke 38, he did grab the first bar, and he had his legs all the way up. I don't know what he was thinking. He let it go. There's a chance he might try to transfer to the second bar. You never know. Tomohiro Kawaguchi, he beat Stage 1, he was on to Stage 3. After that, he's only failed Stage 2 once as a top 24. We rushed the dismount on the Stage Bridge. I'm gonna say low warped wall, high vertical at first. I think that in the Sasuke World Cup, he almost beat supplemented. He got the first jump, and he just couldn't quite get the second jump for whatever reason. He actually recently opened his own business with like rock climbing, so he's still. I'm gonna say he's still sort of in his prime. Think about it, you know, not in his prime like 30, of course, but I mean, you gotta figure. Yuuji Urushihara made the third stage last year. He made the third stage 3 times in a row. Sasuke 40 to 42, age 44, 45, 46. I'm gonna say it's a chance. He may even make the final stage. You know, when he cards in, say it's a very small chance. You gotta figure he's had a rock. You know, I'd say 205. It seems like clear stage 1. You know, stage 2 as well. But he came close to failing on stage 2, Sasuke 35 and 40 because of the time. You know, so yeah. Yoshiyuki Yamamoto, he made the third. We went to Final Stage Sasuke 40. Forget what I think he failed the swing edge last time. I'm gonna say low swing edge, high Tsunobori. He beats the Senno Dugadon, not much of a problem. He might come close to Kanzeha. Makoto Nagano, I'd love for him to beat Stage 1 again. Also, I'd like to see him attempt Stage 3 again. Like him with Keitaro Yamamoto, even, you know, I like all 6 All-Stars in Stage 3. You know, but, you know, Nagano, I mean, he found the Dragon Glider last time. Like, he just looked like he didn't know what he was doing. So it's like, let go, reach up in the second. I was like, Nagano, how could you possibly screw this up? But, I'm going to say low fishbone Kai. That fishbone is pretty tough. Now, he usually has to use explosive speed on the poles. I don't think you can really do that now. Low fishbone, I'm going to say high warped wall. He got to the warped wall in Sasuke World Cup 1, but that's basically it. But I'd love to see him take on stage 2 again. I think he would, he does have to take a moment to rest, so he would just fail the reverse conveyor if he made it stage 2 again. That's me though. Yuuji Urushihara is an age-defying guy. Ever since he became a father, I think like was 40. He might have a child for that. I forget. He's basically got back to stage 3. Oh, third time. Sasuke 42. No, Sasuke 38. He barely timed out. That's all left by half second. And Sasuke third night. The warped walls were wet, so can't blame him there. But otherwise, he's basically got the stage ready every single time. And he almost made the finals in Sasuke 37. It was heartbreaking when he failed that school. It was on him for allowing the bar to do that, but I'm going to say he's 47. He did struggle a bit to get the warped wall in practice earlier this year. Some would say low warped wall, but I'm going to say high. I'm going to say high vertical limit burst. I don't see Yuji beating the obstacle. I've never seen him practice the obstacle. I think he practiced it one time. Technically, yeah, I have, but he didn't beat it. But I see him eventually getting that second jump on the cliff dimension, but he usually will. Let's just say he's not 44 anymore. But the thing is, that modification after Sasuke 40 sucked. So yeah, I don't see him going back to the final stage. 99 so someone it was true. So Yusuke Morimoto, he's a Sasuke kid. He's basically the modern day king of Sasuke. If the walls are wet, he'll fail stage 1. He'll fail the wall if the wall is wet. But I'm gonna say low. I say he gets back to the third stage. I'm gonna say low vertical limit burst, high guns say high. There's really nothing to say about this. And he's number 100, of course. So yeah. Well, there's my predictions for the competitors, folks. I hope that my audio got caught for the most part. I hope there's no problems. I don't know if I'm gonna edit out the background noise. We'll see if I can do that. I don't have much money left. I get paid again December 31st, but we will see what I can do with the footage. Otherwise, I'm just gonna upload it before Sasuke 43. I'm gonna upload it at some point either today or tonight. So it's 4:38 p.m. right now. So yeah, hope you enjoy this. This is my game, Kragos. Peace out, be safe. Keep on gaming, keep on rocking. And Sasuke 43 is less than 11.5 hours away. Take care, everyone.